Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to continue with our heavyweight tournament using title bout championship boxing. And this matchup in bout 31 of our first round is James Buster Douglas versus Bob Fitzsimmons. Buster Douglas known for his epic upset of Iron Mike Tyson when he knocked him out in Japan in Tokyo. And Bob Fitzsimmons, the man with the solar plexus punch, he took the heavyweight title away from gentleman Jim Corbett and would lose it to James Jeffies. Douglas would lose his heavyweight title to Evander Holyfield. Let's get to the bout and enjoy some pugilistic contest. Tribes Fan 879 is at ringside. Check out that wonderful channel. So James Buster Douglas, both fighters are ranked, rating is 9 in title bout championship boxing. Buster Douglas, 37-6-1 with 24 stoppages. Bob Fitzsimmons, 61-8-4 with 57 stoppages. We'll quickly go to their fight cards and just give you a little taste of the boxer card. Bear with me one moment. And view. All right, James Buster Douglas from Columbus, Ohio, stands at 6'3.5". He'll weigh in for this fight 220 pounds, reach 83. Richie Giacchetti is his trainer. Eddie Aliano is his cut man. He can fight as either a boxer or a slugger. He fouls seldomly. Control factor versus a boxer, a 9. 10 versus a slugger. Mid-level type power, he's an 8. Likes to work off his jab, as you can see, 22 for his jab here. And it's also for the 3 points when he lands a really good jab, 7. And he likes to come with the cross after that. Will throw the uppercut on the inside as he caught Buster Douglas. As he caught Mike Tyson, excuse me. He'd like to catch Bob Fitzsimmons on the way in. Let's go to the Bob Fitzsimmons card real quick. Bob Fitzsimmons from England. Fitzsimmons stood at 5'11.5", reach approximately around 72 inches. He will weigh in for this bout 185 pounds. He was a middleweight champ, a light heavyweight champ, and a heavyweight champ, though he would win the light heavyweight title after losing the heavyweight championship. Ratings, boxer or slugger, either. Fouls on occasions. Hitting power, 11 out of 13. And control factor, 9 versus a boxer, 11 versus a slugger. And again, overall rating is a 9. He likes to land the big punches, and you can see he still maintains that power. Look at the uppercut, punch of choice there for both 2 points and 3 points. Likes to work behind the jab and the cross. The bout will take place at Wembley Stadium in England. In Buster Douglas's corner, Richie Giacchetti, the trainer, Eddie Aliano, the cut man. And Bob Fitzsimmons' corner, Mickey Duff, the trainer, Denny Mancini, the cut man. I assigned them to him. Both fighters are in top condition and in the prime of their career. We'll be at Wembley Stadium. Michael Buffer, the announcer. John Coyle is the referee. Scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. 3 judges will do the scoring 10-point must system. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Mandatory 8 count. You can never be saved by the bell. The referee or ringside physician can stop the bout. The judges, Mickey Vann of England, Larry Hazzard of the United States of America, and Tony Perez of Puerto Rico. W. Voggs is at ringside, along with the original Grognard, the OG Devin, so check out those great channels. Training. Power, endurance, both go to Bob Fitzsimmons. You can see 84 and 100. Defense, a decent edge for Buster Douglas. Hand speed, a slight edge for Buster Douglas. Tactical skill, a slight edge for Bob Fitzsimmons. For Douglas to win this, he'll have to work off his jab and keep Fitzsimmons away from the inside. And if he gets there, hit him with the uppercut. On to fight time here at Wembley Stadium. There you have Michael Buffer, John Coyle, the referee, Mickey Van, judge number 1, judge number 2, Larry Hazard, and Tony Perez, judge number 3. The ringside expert for Title Bout Championship Boxing is Will Schubert. And we're at Wembley Stadium in England. Bout 31, round 1 of our heavyweight tournament. Both fighters are in the ring. They move to the center. Coyle gives the final instructions. He asks for any questions. Both sides say no. He says, touch gloves, God bless, and come out fighting as we prepare for round number 1 scheduled for 15. And we await the bell. Douglas will be on your left. Fitzsimmons on your right. The bell for round number 1. Center action. And Fitzsimmons lands a hellacious combination, stunning Douglas. Douglas starts to back up, and he catches Fitzsimmons coming in with a 3-punch combo and an uppercut that splits his guard. They tie up. Fitzsimmons forcing Douglas back, trying to work on the inside. He lands a 1-2. Douglas still shaken up. Fitzsimmons opening up with both hands. Douglas is hurt. Coyle's halted the action and has warned Douglas for rabbit punching. They go back and forth, center of the ring. Douglas now trying to back up Fitzsimmons, trying to get distance by the jab and a big right hand by Bob Fitzsimmons. Douglas again backs up. He's staggered. Fitzsimmons opens up with both punches. He's badly hurting Douglas. Coyle looking on. Fitzsimmons looking for the first round stoppage here. 30 seconds ago. Douglas trying to tie up. Fitzsimmons will have none of it. He opens up with a two-handed. That's it! That is it! Coyle jumps in. Bob Fitzsimmons in front of his adoring hometown fans here at Wembley Stadium in England has just annihilated James Buster Douglas. Douglas never got into a rhythm. Right off the bat, Fitzsimmons jumped on him, landed a huge hellacious combination, rocking Douglas. Douglas did come back with a good combo of his own, snapping Fitzsimmons' head back with an uppercut, but Fitzsimmons was not deterred. He was a pit bull. He got on the inside and he worked hard, and he absolutely bludgeoned James Buster Douglas into submission. John Coyle, the referee, had to jump in to save Buster Douglas from any further damage. To his credit, Douglas did not go down. He is still, they're putting him on the stool now. They're going to take a look at him. What a huge win for Bob Fitzsimmons. I stated Douglas would have to stay behind his jab and use the right hand and hit him with the uppercut on the way in. He did catch him with one uppercut, but Fitzsimmons was not deterred. He got on the inside, he ripped hard body shots and went up to the head. And that was it, folks. With 19 seconds left in round number 1, Bob Fitzsimmons TKOs Buster Douglas. The only bout we had quicker was when Max Schmeling knocked out Billy Conn here at Wembley with his first combo. A very disappointed Buster Douglas in his corner. Euphoria in the Fitzsimmons corner, with Mickey Duff and Denny Mancini. The fans are just loving it. They will see their countrymen advance excuse me, to round 2.
The judges' votes are in, and here, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner.
Michael Buffer with the official announcement. Ken Castro, who was out trying to get a beer, has just come back to his seat, and the fight is over, Ken. It is over. Bob Fitzsimmons TKO'd Buster Douglas, just beating him. bludgeoning him, mugging him. And this is a huge win for Bob Fitzsimmons. Michael Buffer with the announcement, ladies and gentlemen, the winner by technical knockout at the 2:41 mark of round number 1, Bob Fitzsimmons. And the crowd is going crazy. They have seen their fellow Englishman advanced in our heavyweight tournament. He just jumped all over James Buster Douglas. Douglas, right off the bat, Fitzsimmons jumped on him, nailed him with a 5-punch salvo, rocking Douglas. To his credit, Douglas backed up, was hurt, but fired right back with a 4-punch combo, splitting the guard of Fitzsimmons with an uppercut. But that did not deter Bob Fitzsimmons, as he was a pit bull. He stayed on top of Buster Douglas, forcing him back to the ropes, pounding away. Douglas did get off the ropes with a combo. Action went back towards the center of the ring, where Fitzsimmons bludgeoned Douglas into the TKO. John Coyle, the referee, fellow Englishman, jumped in to save any further damage on James Buster Douglas. So Bob Fitzsimmons does what Mike Tyson could not do in real life. He knocks out James Buster Douglas and will advance to round number 2 of our tournament. So bout 31 was quick. After all the technical difficulties I had trying to get this bout up, it ended very fast. But it was a stunning, sensational knockout. Let's go to the punches. In that round, Bob Fitzsimmons landed 44 punches in round number 1. Douglas did land 12, most of them in the beginning, I'd have to say beginning 35 seconds of the bout, as they went at it toe-to-toe, and that was the beginning of the end for James Buster Douglas, as Bob Fitzsimmons, as we witnessed with my radio call, definitely got the best of it, TKO, near the end of 2:41 mark of the first round. There were 19 more seconds, and Douglas could not survive it. He was taking a hellacious beating. John Coyle, the referee, stepped in and stopped the bout. The crosses, 12 for Fitzsimmons. Combinations, 9. The uppercut, that is his huge punch. It's that solar plexus punch, the uppercut to the solar plex. He might have caught Buster Douglas with one of those. It basically froze Douglas, and Douglas was a stationary human punching bag after that, and Fitzsimmons took full advantage of it. Remember, Bob Fitzsimmons would win the heavyweight title by stopping James J. Corbett with the solar plexus punch. Fitzsimmons landed 69.8% of his punches. Buster Douglas threw 12 punches, landed 12 punches, 100%. But that will not advance him to the second round. So unbelievable. That's how he stayed on his feet is incredible, but it is over. Douglas is done. Let's go back to the fighters. So Buster Douglas' record with the sim bout he'll now drop to 37-7 with 1 draw and 24 stoppage. Douglas, a quick exit to our heavyweight tournament. Bob Fitzsimmons' records improves with the sim, 62-8-4 with 58 stoppages. The crowd, there is going to be a lot of beer drinking in the pub tonight. Once again, Bob Fitzsimmons TKOs Buster Douglas with 19 seconds to go in round 1. Referee John Coyle jumped in to stop the bout after Douglas was beaten from pillar to post. I'd like to thank Ken Castro, the original Grognard, Tribes Fan 879, and W. Vogs for joining us at ringside. Sometimes this happens in boxing. And so we will wish you all a good night. Watch out for that Bob Fitzsimmons power punch. James Buster Douglas sure didn't. Till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. And you know what's coming, folks. You know what's coming. Peace!